So this is one of the reviews here. The main act, Tyler Morrison, was such a disgrace to the intelligence of comedians. He put down women all night, as well as little people, and physically and mentally challenged individuals.
There was a gentleman in a wheelchair, and didn't enjoy a wheelchair joke that Tyler did, unfortunately, and walked him. I've never seen someone walk a guy in a wheelchair before.
He had even had the nerve to yell at one guy and tell him to fuck off. Well, Kathy, all I can say to you is that throughout humanity, there's always been horrible people. Some people want to listen to what they have to say.
I tell people when they come to the door, you don't get a refund for being offended.
Guy in his 60s probably in the front row that his wife had to hold him back at the end of the night, I'm pretty sure, because he was trying to get out of his chair and come confront Tyler, which, God, I wish that happened.
Yeah, Toronto, how we doing tonight? It's what I like to hear. My name's Tyler Morrison from Bracebridge, Ontario. What? Shut the fuck up. Recently caught my neighbor's dog taking a shit on my lawn. Fortunately, I had a plastic bag, so I suffocated it. Luckily for me, there were no witnesses, because it was a seeing eye dog. It's not all fun and games where I live. Got some bad news, guys. My wife recently caught me on Tinder. That's not the bad news. The bad news is we matched. I've never been on Tinder before. I've been in a relationship for so long, Tinder was not around when I was dating, man. And that's like, I don't know why people are so upset these days. You got Tinder, it's fucking amazing, right? Like, what is Tinder? Tinder's just hitchhiking for pussy. Just got your thumb in the air, waving it around. Till eventually you get picked up by a crazy person. I've been in a relationship so long, when I was going into my relationship, O.J. Simpson was going into prison. Now O.J. Simpson is out of prison, and I'm still doing my sentence. O.J.'s probably on Tinder crushing puss right now. That'd be a great profile to stumble upon, eh? Likes long drives on the freeway. Loves ghosting his ex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. I could never go back into the dating world. I remember one time I was dating this girl. She called me up. She wanted me to tie the knot, so I helped her hang herself. This other girl I was seeing, she had the worst breath, so I had to go out and buy this scope. Unfortunately, it wouldn't fit on my fucking gun. Playing field has changed, though, hasn't it, boys? You got all these millennials walking around all sad now. Just moping around, got their little fidget spinners. Whatever happened to just finger blasting chicks? The game has changed, man. Not allowed to slut shame anymore. And let me say this, all right? Promiscuous or not, no woman's ever slept with me and not felt ashamed. One thing I liked to do when I was single is I'd like to get hookers and have them dress up in schoolgirl uniforms. Not because I'm into that as a kink, I just like to shame them for never having graduated high school. Not really into cosplay. I was with a girl, she was a Ninja Turtle. That's right, a Ninja Turtle. All she needed was 3 fingers and a slice of pizza. After that, she'd slide right back down into the sewer. That's why they call me Shredder. Hey, be who you want to be, baby. Be who you want to be. I just found out one of my best friends from high school is gay. Should have seen it coming. Had no idea, though. We should have totally seen it coming. He used to always invite us up to his house to watch porn. What a sick fuck, eh? Always watching us jerking off together. Oh, so that's why you always wanted to play the game, would you suck a dick for $1 million? Anyone familiar with this game? You look like you got some money, sir. Here's the thing, right? There's probably some young people like, $1 million? Isn't it $1 billion? Yeah, well, back in my day, it was a fucking million, all right? Back in my dad's day, it was 1,000. What I'm trying to say is your grandpa sucked dick for $5. And he walked uphill in the snowstorm both ways in bare feet to get that dick. That sweet grandpappy cock. Fuck, you guys look like you suck dick for Bitcoin, eh? What are you guys, a fucking boy band? What's it called, On All Fours? Hey man, I admire anyone that can suck a dick. I don't think I could. Think I'd be too anxious, you know? I'd be apprehensive. Because you never know when you're just gonna take one off the chin. It's kind of like when you're frying bacon and the fucking grease pops and hits you in the face. Ah, it burns. Maybe that's why the most homophobic religions ban bacon. Speaking of homophobes and bacon, Chick-fil-A, let's fucking get into it. Those homophobic motherfuckers are in Toronto now. Fuck those guys. For doing that to us, how dare they make me choose between 2 things I love so much? Chicken sandwiches and the gay community. Now, I'm no homophobe, but I'll say this. I'll take a chicken sandwich before I take a dick in the ass any fucking day. Chick-fil-A. Even the name has to piss gay guys off, right? Because what do gay dudes hate the most? Fill-in chicks. That company's stuck in the 1950s. The only way they could be more ass backwards is if they made their servers wear roller skates, all right? That was some fucked up shit we used to do, eh, guys? Holy shit, man. Those poor girls. It's like, yeah, you know what? We got cars we could build a drive-through. Fuck it. Let's put wheels on the women. Let them bring the food to us. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why they called it inline skating. They invented it to keep women in line. Hey, that's a pro-women joke. Fuck you. God, the patriarchy were fucking pricks. I mean, now, like, the, roller derby and shit, that's an empowering sport for women. It's great. But you try doing that when you got a stack of hamburgers and a tray of drinks and some fat chud is trying to grab your ass from his Pontiac Coupe de Ville. And think about how dangerous it was. They didn't even give them helmets and stuff. Nowadays, you go to McDonald's, everyone that works there is wearing a fucking helmet. And I won't disparage the fast food industry. I could never do it. You're looking at a guy who once got fired from Taco Bell because I wouldn't give a kid in a wheelchair the walk-in special. You can't walk in, you're not special. Roll your ass on down to the drive-thru, son. What is this, fucking Meals on Wheels? What? Are you in a wheelchair? Stand up so we can see you. People get way too offended so easily these days, not me. Only time I almost got offended, you'd think there'd be at least one mothers-to-be parking space at the abortion clinic. If only because that's the greatest police sting of all time. She parks there, it's fine. Goes in, it's fine. Comes out, bam, there's your ticket. One more thing you're not expecting. How you doing, guys? It's that time of night where you gotta make a decision. Do I want wokey wokey or jokey jokey? Because Unky TT's only got one of those fucking options on the menu. And it ain't fucking wokey, baby. You know who I can't stand is these fucking losers that hang outside the abortion clinic with their little fucking signs protesting. It's like, buddy, I'd tell you to get a life, but you clearly don't know when that begins. It's like, leave the poor girl alone. This has nothing to do with you. It's not your decision. Besides, do you have any idea how long it took me to convince her to go in there? How do you think that makes the abortion doctor feel, right? Like, how do you even become an abortion doctor? One day you're just working at the coat check. Realize, hey, I'm a little overqualified. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Guys, we're such assholes. We really are. Like every guy in here, right? You could get the hottest chick in the world, a supermodel. You could knock her up. First thing you're thinking is, man, I gotta get out of this. Then the next week you see like some hot single mom. You're just like, oh, yeah. Looks like little Zachary could really use a positive male role model right about now. Looks like little Zachary could use some Tonka trucks this Christmas. Next thing you know, you and your two buddies are showing up at her front door bearing gifts, looking like the three wise men. We've come to honor you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Now where is your mom? Don't be fooled by them, ladies. There's so many bad boys out there. And listen, the fucking bad boys in this day and age, can we all agree they fucking suck? Bad boys used to be cool, man. Used to be an easy playbook. Guy shows up in your driveway with a leather jacket, Harley Davidson, smoking a cigarette. Where's the bitch? Bad boy in this day and age shows up at your house. He's just a 34-year-old dipshit named Tristan on a motorized scooter looking like Paul Blart Mall Cop on his fuckboy chariot. Here's the bitch. I think we just got way too liberal with the term bad boys. Like when Anthony Bourdain, the celebrity chef, passed away, I saw they wrote an article on him, and they called him the Elvis Presley of bad boy chefs. Really? How do you become a bad boy chef? It's like, ooh, check it out. Here comes Anthony. He's a little bad boy chef. He isn't even wearing a hairnet. Ooh, here comes Anthony, the little bad boy chef. He didn't wash his hands. Bad boy chef. I live in Bracebridge, Ontario. You want to be a bad boy chef? You better at least be dunking your balls in the rigatoni at Krabby fucking Joe's. Speaking of bad boys, did you see this? All the ISIS war brides wanted to come back to North America. They ran away to hook up with all these dudes in ISIS. They got lured online. Now they want to come back because they realize ISIS is shit. It's like, sorry, babe, you know the rules. Once you go, you can never come back. Seriously, how's ISIS pulling so much trim from over here? Those guys must be doing some amazing things when they go down on those girls. Don't believe me? Which is strictly a terrorist sound, right? Because I got Muslim friends, good law-abiding citizens, none of them make that fucking noise. My Muslim friends don't get an A on a test and pull out a machine gun and shoot it in the fucking sky. It's for Allah, da 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 da. It's not how it works. Terrorists, though, they got tongues on them like fucking box cutters, huh? Which makes sense, because they say when you go down on a woman, you're supposed to lick the alphabet, right? Have you seen their fucking alphabet? There's a reason it's called a camel toe. Imagine being a dad and you got a daughter and she runs away to join ISIS and shack up with these dudes. You're sitting there like, whatever happened to the good old days when they just ran away and became strippers? Your daughter becomes a stripper. You're probably sitting there like, is it because I didn't buy you a pony? Your daughter runs away and becomes an ISIS slam piece. You're probably sitting there like, you never said anything about a fucking goat! Fucking ISIS, man. You guys see Donald Trump invited the Taliban to America? Holy shit. Don't blame Trump, though. He's probably trying to get his boy Jeffrey Epstein 72 virgins. This sounds like a show on TLC. 72 virgins and counting. My wife loves that channel, TLC. Do you like that channel, ladies? Couple people. My wife keeps trying to get me to watch this one show with her. You may have heard of it. It's called Sister Wives. Yeah, you know Sister Wives? It's about this polygamous family and this dude named Cody. Guy's got 4 wives. 4 wives, just a broken shell of a man. 4 wives, that's like having 1 wife in surround sound. That channel pisses me off. That whole channel, every show, it's just like midget, 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 dude bangs 4 wives, midget, my 600-pound life. How is my wife's PVR the exact same as my browser history? By the way, I'll never stop calling them midgets. Not because I'm politically incorrect, there's a reason, okay? The reason is you can Google midget porn. You cannot Google little people porn. You hear me, sir? You cannot Google little people porn. Gotta protect the children. I'm a dad, I got 2 kids. I try and set a good example for them, off stage. I got 2 daughters, they're both playing soccer now. My wife suggested that I coach them in soccer, and I think that's a bad idea, because I never played soccer growing up. My dad always hated soccer. He'd always tell me this, soccer is for the posh cunt. Which makes sense, because pretty sure that's what David Beckham got out of it. And I wasn't gonna take the gig. I wasn't gonna take the soccer coaching position until that fucking dipshit in Thailand got those 12 soccer kids trapped in the cave. Thank you for setting the bar low. First soccer team that didn't know how to dive. What a miraculous rescue, though. That was like the greatest rescue of our generation. It really is. But I want to know what happened to those kids afterwards, right? Because they were 12-year-old boys in Thailand. Pretty sure the cave is the safest place for them. Yeah, you're a 12-year-old boy in Thailand. You don't got to worry about getting monsooned. You got to worry about getting too-sooned. What a rescue, though, eh? It was like an 11-hour round-trip dive for Navy SEALs through murky water in a cave. But I can't help but think the Catholic Church probably would have got that done in 5. Pope Francis pomps his head out of the water with a snorkel. Hello Kitty knapsack. Hey, Yum Yum, hop on my back. We're getting the fuck out of here. The coach stays. Don't feel bad for the Catholic Church. Those guys are fucking up all the time, eh? How's that saying go again? People in stained glass houses shouldn't fuck kids. Is there even a term for that? We don't even call it that in my house. We just call it priestiality. My dad doesn't even call them priests anymore. He just calls them diaper snipers. That guy liked it. So you know your aim is off when you look in that scope and there's a cross and no hair. I will break you, Toronto. I will fucking break you. We have to be vigilant for the children, okay? So what I think we need to do as Canadians, I think we need to step up and be leaders. What we need to do for missing kids, instead of, remember they used to put the missing kids on the milk cartons? We need to bring that back. But instead of putting them on milk cartons, put them on beer bottles. Way more people will be looking for these kids. We'll be having a good time doing it. It's like, oh, hey, Tyler, what are you doing tonight? Just cracking open another cold case. Break out the Bud Light and the Floodlight. The first 48's gonna be crucial. Tyler, are you drinking again? No, babe, I'm investigating. My wife hates a party. How's she gonna hate a rescue party? Throw on the beer goggles and start looking. Little Billy doesn't have much time left. The mountains are turning blue. Fuck, you wouldn't know what to do if you did find a missing kid, would you, buddy? You'd be fucked, huh? Kid would be like, gee, mister, I don't remember how I got here. You'd be like, damn, me neither. Can you drive? Well, little buddy, looks like you and I are gonna have to get through this episode of Unsolved Mysteries together. Try to make the world a better place for the kids, especially mine. I feel bad for my oldest daughter. She inherited my trait of being very bad at geography. My daughter could never get Japan and China straight, so I came up with a fun way for her to remember, and you can use this too, all right? Japan, of course, is the land of the rising sun, and China, obviously, is the land of only raising a son. Oh, I'm the bad guy, huh? I can make that joke, all right? You know why? Because I got 2 daughters, and I kept them. I feel bad for my youngest daughter. I just found out my youngest daughter shares her birthday with Adolf Hitler. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to take back that easy bake oven we got her. I also realized that she shares her birthday with 420, International Celebration of Weed. Looks like we're gonna keep that easy bake oven we got her. You guys seem like a pretty cool crowd. I guess I can tell you this. I'm about 50-50 on school shootings. Hear me out, okay? On one hand, I'm against them. I got 2 kids, right? But on the other hand, my wife's a teacher. So they can't be that bad. What a scary world we're living in the USA down there. Holy shit, man. I heard a guy tried to shoot up a Home Depot, which is terrifying. Could have been way worse, though, but the gunman couldn't find any of the employees. I made you laugh. You've been hating me all night. Now you're laughing. There we go. Good Home Depot school shooting jokes. Yeah, all right. And since those pricks like playing hide and seek all the time, what I did was got one of those Home Depot credit cards and maxed it through the fucking roof. Yeah, now it's your turn to find me, fuckfaces. Oh, I don't give that credit card to my wife, man. She's more dangerous with a Home Depot credit card than Brock Turner at a swim-up bar. She watches TLC for 1 hour. Next thing, we're having a renovation, and watch out, she wants it done immediately. My wife's idea of a home renovation is the Property Brothers show up, touch their 2 little dickheads together, and magically the backyard has a gazebo. I miss being single sometimes. Hey, you single guy? All right, answer this for me. You ever bang an ugly chick and run all the way home crying after? It's a lot harder to do when it's your house and she lives with you. That's true. Oh my God. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why every guy plays golf. It's not that we love golf so much, it's just that we love spending that much time away from our wives. I know this, because every guy I know plays golf and none of us are good at it. In fact, if someone is good at golf, I fear for his wife's safety. It's like, man, did you see Carl's backswing today? Yeah, he must fucking hate her. Case in point, Tiger Woods. Got married, golf game dipped off a little bit. Next thing you know, all his drives are into the trees, even the ones in his car. Then she divorces him, takes $720 million from him, and takes full custody of the kids. Then 2019 comes along. Tiger Woods rises from the ashes, and at 43 years old, wins his first professional tournament in 11 years. The fucking Masters, baby! Because that's how much he hates his fucking wife. You know whose golf game I think just got a little better? Jeff Bezos from Amazon. You guys see that shit? Jeff Bezos' wife divorced him, took $35 billion in the divorce. $35 billion. Who's her legal team? Ocean's 11? It's insane, man. This is why I think Jeff Bezos' wife deserves $35 billion, because she said she was with him when he started his company in his garage, which makes sense, right? Because no guy spends that much time in his garage if he doesn't have an annoying nag of a wife. I love my wife. I still spend 3 hours a night out there pretending to fix my daughter's bike. That's every relationship, every guy here, you end up in the fucking garage. Like you started the relationship playing video games in the house, smoking weed, thinking you're cool. Every guy here's like, yeah, man, check out my new girl, she's chill. She's chill, she just watches me game and smoke weed, man. Oh, she's not chilling at all, boys. You know what she's doing? She's taking inventory and figuring out how she can get everything you own out of that shithole you call a house so she can make it a home. Every time you go outside to smoke a joint thinking you're clever, sneaking around, what does she do? Hand you a box of your shit. And you take it out there until one day you come home from work and everything you own is in the garage and it has a price tag. Because guess what, asshole? You're having a garage sale this weekend. Every relationship, you end up in the garage or the basement, the two darkest places in the residence. No wonder guys have mental health issues. It's insane, ladies. You put us down there, it's like, even if you have a good basement, what is it called? A man cave. What's a cave, man? It's it's where our bravest men, Navy SEALs, go to die, and our most cowardly men, terrorists, hatch plots against the innocent. And now, thanks to you, ladies, the rest of us are down there drinking alone. What could go wrong? And then you got the nerve to say things like, Kevin's so toxic. Kevin's so toxic. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because he's in a basement for the last 7 years, drinking by himself, shrouded in darkness, trying to trowel his way out of your relationship like he's in the goddamn Shawshank Redemption. I'm thinking about getting off the grid, guys. Thinking about getting off social media altogether. I don't need to be on that stuff. I live in a small town, right? If I want to see someone's Facebook relationship status, I'll just go down to the water tower where it's spray painted. That's every small town relationship right there, isn't it? It's like, Dale, are we in a relationship or is it complicated? I don't know, Shona, why don't you go check the train bridge? Is it complicated? I'll tell you what's complicated. Pounded a 6-pack of old Milwaukee tall boys, then spray painting Dale plus Shona for life in perfect cursive while your buddies hold you by the ankles over a train bridge looking like a hillbilly fucking Spider-Man. That's what's complicated, Shona. Now, my favorite small-town spray paint, no word of a lie. I'm driving along, look out the window, had to do a double take. I look out, all I see in bold red font are the words, Wayne, you cunt. Wayne, you cunt. Brilliant in its simplicity, by the way. And it was a small town, so granted, there's gonna be a few Waynes, right? But if you're the Wayne, you know it's you. And you know what you did? Wasn't something small. No, someone went to the lengths to climb to the steepest elevation of town with a rattling can of spray paint to let everyone in the village below know that, Wayne, you in fact are a cunt. First contestant voted off a trailer park survivor. Wayne, pack your shit, you're a cunt. The tribe has spoken. We asked 100 people in your small town what's the first thing they think of when they see your truck. And the survey says, Wayne, you cunt. Wayne, we asked you, are you a cunt? You said no. Lie detector determined that was a lie. Wayne, you cunt. I am really thinking about getting off social media, though. I don't like it. I think everyone's full of shit. Everyone's so full of shit online. They always go on Facebook. Whenever a celebrity dies, they go on, they have to have a sad status. It's like really so insincere, you know? Especially when Stephen Hawking, when he passed away, the brilliant astrophysicist, people are all like, oh my God, Stephen Hawking was such an inspiration. It's like, really? How did he inspire you? He was an astrophysicist and you're on Facebook. Did he really inspire you? Like, I'm pretty sure the only way Stephen Hawking inspired me was to get a better neck pillow at the airport. Like, let's be honest, all right? It's like, Stephen Hawking was an inspiration. Yeah, I'm sure right after you're done posting some duck face selfies to Snapchat, you're gonna head right out there and solve some quantum mechanics, Tegan. How are you gonna keep up with the time-space continuum? You can't even keep up with the Kardashians. Who, by the way, are smarter than us. The Kardashians, oh my God, the Kardashians, they're smarter than everyone. You, me, they're smarter than Stephen Hawking, man. Kim Kardashian's ass defied the laws of physics. There are members of the Kardashian family who have done things Stephen Hawking couldn't even dream of, man. A member of that family got O.J. Simpson acquitted. Another member of that family split the Adam's apple. The Kardashians are smarter than us. People still talk shit, though. They're like, Kim Zahar takes it up the ass. Oh, yeah? What's your fucking portfolio look like? Pretty sure Kim Kardashian's sitting at home with her feet on a fucking cloud, counting stacks of money. Cool $65 million in the bank just for taking it up the shit musket. That's right, Toronto, the shit musket. Never hear the term shit musket before? What it means is a big fat ass that gets manually loaded. And if that's the definition of shit musket, that makes the Kardashian sisters the Three Musketeers. Now you find me someone that can fill one of those never-ending black holes, then you can come tell me you were inspired by Stephen fucking Hawking, Toronto. None of these jokes are sexist, by the way, all right? I got a wife and 2 daughters. I'm not a sexist, I'm a survivalist. In fact, if you don't laugh at these jokes, 3 women starve. Who's the sexist now, Toronto? I love those girls so much. Everything I do is for them. I want them to have an amazing life. Everything I do is so it can be great. I just want them to know where it came from, okay? I just want them to know where it came from. Like, one day I just want to be like, oh, little Madeline, check it out. It's a Barbie dream house, compliments of 5 Chris Brown jokes on Daddy's first album. Oh, and I didn't forget about you, little Aubrey. It's a Wonder Woman tricycle with gold tassels. Compliments of 5 dead hooker jokes on Daddy's new special. I just can't wait for the day my wife comes running into the room. Kids, did you hear Daddy's new rape joke? We're going to Disneyland! You guys have been an absolute treat, some of you. Before I go, though, I want to leave you guys on a positive message. I think everyone deserves to be treated equally. I think we're all equal as people. We deserve all the same rights and freedoms, and that's what Canada's all about. It's a great country. I truly believe that. And I'm pro-trans. Surprise. How could I not be? My favorite car is a Trans Am. How fucking sweet would that be, eh? Just ripping around in a Trans Am. Mullet flapping in the wind. Brand new cock. Flapping in the wind. But seriously, I am pro-trans. I think that I'm 100% on board with even like the government paying for reassignment surgeries. I'm all good with that. My only stipulation, if you're a woman and you're transitioning into a man, you shouldn't get to select the size of your new penis. Just as a taxpayer and a man, I don't think I should ever have to pay for someone to have a bigger dick than I do, all right? Like, let's not get greedy, boys. All right? Keep that shit regulation size. You want a bigger piss whistle? Get in line. Do what every other guy that's had that problem for the last 30 years has done. You save your fucking money and you buy a jacked up Dodge Ram truck. Hell, if you're lucky, it might even come with a brand new pair of nuts hanging off the back. Thank you very much, Toronto. I'm Tyler Morrison. You've been a great crowd.